and he's just a phenomenal football player. Tony had moves, so he made a lot of big plays, but he had exceptional speed.
Goal line defense for the Vikings. A handoff, Dorsett up the middle. Here he goes. Cuts to his right. Going all the way. Goal. To the 30. To the 40. He's got 2 men to beat. To the 40. To the 30. To the 20. To the 10. The 5. Touchdown! Unbelievable! Tony Dorsett is in the record books. 99 yards.
I mean, it wasn't just running outside and run away from people. He was very tough inside. But everybody said he wasn't big enough. And what are they talking about? The guy's got good size. Tony could run inside with the speed he had at the outside. He could do everything.
Back to the goal line. Pass is tipped. Caught by Dorsett anyway. The 15. Dorsett at the 20. Breaks a tackle to the 30. Down the near sideline to the 40. Cuts back to the middle of the field. He may go all the way.
I threw a 8-yard pass out there to him, and I get credit for a 95-yard touchdown. I mean, there's not too many guys that can do that.
Before Tony Dorsett arrived, the Cowboys had a dynamic offense. Yet they lacked an explosive runner to complement Pro Bowl quarterback Roger Staubach.
We kind of went 3 years after Calvin Hill and Dwayne Thomas with, I might have been the leading rusher. Then we got Tony in 77, and man, it was like a godsend.
To the 50, to the 40. He's going to score an 84-yard touchdown. Tony Dorsett, 84 yards on the touchdown.
Dorsett would make the offense complete, but his impact wasn't immediate. It took time for the rookie's free-flowing style to mesh with Tom Landry's structured playbook.
We were running practice, and I'm rolling this thing, and our defense, playing the mock defense of the Cardinals. And so they went, and I seen it broke all the way back across, back behind the center. It will never, in 100 years, ever break like that. Stay on side. I said, Coach Landry, I got to run to what I see. You drafted me to be a runner. Let me run. I rolled slant 24, and it broke back just like he said it would never break. In 100 years.
He's to the 30, the 20, the 10, the 5. Tony Dorsett, touchdown.
And the next day in the meeting, Coach Landry comes in and he says, okay, Tony's a different type of runner. What you guys are going to have to do as offensive linemen, you're just going to have to put your hats on your guy, and he's going to run to what he sees. From that point on, I was able to become TD.
In 1977, Dorsett went on to win Rookie of the Year and helped Dallas win its second Super Bowl. He became the first player to gain more than 1,000 yards in each of his first 5 seasons. Before he retired, Dorsett trailed only Walter Payton on the all-time rushing list.
He was a great football player. The things he did were special. He's not only in the top 100, he's right there in the top running backs of all time.
Heisman winner in the NFL, Tony Dorsett.
I didn't know Pitt had a football team until I heard of Tony Dorsett.
The Heisman is the most coveted award a college player can receive. That's got to make you feel great.
Be considered as the #1 football player in the whole United States will mean a great deal to me because I am striving to be the best.
Heisman winners are game changers, and a team would pay just about any price to acquire one.
The Cowboys have been established as a heavy preseason favorite because on the day of the draft, they were able to give to Seattle 3 draft choices in exchange for a Heisman Trophy winner.
When that trade was made by Dallas with Seattle to get that pick him, I remember saying that's going to be the championships for them.
Heisman hardware comes with heavy expectations, and Tony Dorsett was no exception.
He's coming to a Cowboys team that is already America's team. So all he had to do was skip the part where he was a prospect and play at a near Hall of Fame level. No pressure.
Tony Dorsett has scored his first touchdown as a pro.
Our number 6 Heisman winner delivered in a big way, rushing for over 1,000 yards and 12 touchdowns in his rookie year.
There was nothing scarier for an opponent than to see him take that pitch, follow the blocks.
One more block, he might go.
And then, whoosh.
He was named Rookie of the Year and was the first player ever to win the college championship one year and the Super Bowl the next.
What can you say? This is complete, total, utter domination.
My goodness, that first step was amazing. That acceleration, that burst, jump-started so many great runs. And that signature moment, that 99-yard touchdown run.
Goal line defense for the Vikings. A handoff, Dorsett up the middle. Here he goes.
That's Tony Dorsett. Quick burst, see the hole, take off. Nobody can catch him.
He's got 2 men feet. To the 40, to the 30, to the 20, to the 10, to the 5, to go! Unbelievable! Tony Dorsett is in the record books. 99 yards.
As slighted as the Cowboys have been by the Pro Football Hall of Fame, let's not slide him on this list.
Our number 6 Heisman winner was a 1,000-yard rusher in 8 of his first 9 seasons. And when he retired, only Walter Payton had racked up more rushing yards. So why is Dorsett only number 6 on our list? Blame the man in the funny hat.
Tom Landry knew if he could put a cap on the number of touches Dorsett had, it would prolong his career. Tony didn't like it. I think people forget about how dynamic and explosive he was.
Tony Dorsett on the touchdown, and it was vintage Dorsett.
He had the moments of pizzazz that did leave you wanting more.